Hello humans, welcome back to my makeup room. This is going to be a little project pan update for my skincare project pan. And we're going to talk progress today. I can't say I'm very proud with my progress. I think I did quite well. I finished essentially 9 items today. 9 items this month, and we're going to talk about them. Let's talk moisturizer. I was able to finish both of my Laneige Water Bank creams. Water Bank Moisture Creams. They both had 8 mils in them. And I was there on both of the tubes, essentially. These were quite nice. I did like them. Would consider buying again. I finished the Rose Deep Hydration face cream. And this is lovely. It's beautiful. My one qualm is it smells a little too strongly of roses. If they took the scent down a notch, I would love this. I think this feels very similar to the Drunk Elephant Protein-y Peptide Cream, which I tried a sample of and fell in love with. And now I know that you don't have to spend $90 on a moisturizer. I mean, these and the Water Bank. These both felt very similar to that one. So I know that I don't have to spend $90 to get that. I do have to pay in a little bit into the skincare bank, but not near as much as the Drunk Elephant. So I did quite enjoy this one. And it's not empty because I have a tiny bit of my First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream in there. And this is going to be done after I moisturize my face in the morning tomorrow. So I'm counting both of these as empties. For night cream, I was able to finish the Ulla Hendrickson Good Night Glow Retinol Sleeping Cream. All empty here. And the Origins Drink Up Intensive Overnight Hydrating Mask with avocado and glacial water. I've had a mini of this in the past, and I do quite like it, and I am glad to say I still like it, and I would consider buying this again in the future. I finished up my 2 little fragrances from Atelier Cologne. These were both in the scent Clementine, California. This one was up to this line, and this little tiny guy was full, and it is empty. Very excited about that. This isn't my favorite fragrance, so I'm glad I've used it up. I do have another tube of that, but whatever. My eye cream, the Caudalie Premier Cru eye cream. I thought this was going to be never ending, but turned out there's a very large air bubble in here that I found. And after I got that air bubble out, I was almost done, essentially. So I do love this eye cream. I love getting samples of it. I'm never going to buy it because it's so expensive, but I will continue to use it when I get samples. This is my Josie Maran Argan Moisturizer SPF 47. When I rolled this in, I was up here. I was almost halfway, and I was able to use up the whole thing. I don't like this. It's too oily. It's very oily and yet very thick at the same time. Like, you can't just rub it in. It doesn't want to, like, mesh with your skin. So I don't like this. I'm glad I've used it up, got my money's worth out of it, and I will not buy this one again. And the last empty on the list is my Revolution Honey and Oatmeal Nourish and Glow Face Mask, which you'll be able to see is entirely empty. This is another one I wouldn't repurchase. It was fine, but I don't think it really did very much. And it was time to get this one out of my collection. Now let's talk about all the products that are still in this project. We have my Pixie Glow Tonic. Now, as you'll be able to see, there's hardly any left in there. So I know I'm going to finish this month. I'm not rushing to use this. I'm just kind of interested to see how long it takes me to go through it, because I do enjoy using this one. So this one we're going to keep using. My hand cream from J.R. Watkins. Again, I'm very close to finishing up. I went away for a week and I did not take this with me, which was a huge, huge mistake. Instead of taking that, this J.R. Watkins, I took the Coco Cabana cream, which I also mentioned I was going to try and use in this project. And as you can see, I did take a good little chunk out of this, but I don't like this one. This is one of the old batches. It smells like popcorn, and I'm just finding it not doing a very good job moisturizing my hands, which is very disappointing. So I'm gonna try and use both of these this month since I've started working on both of them anyways, and it's time. It's time. My hyaluronic acid from The Ordinary saw some good little progress. Apparently this is how much I use in a month because I use this morning and night every single day. And as you'll be able to tell, is my line wrong? My line might be a tiny bit wrong, but that's where we are. That's how much we use, and that's very interesting to know. This is the 60 mils. This is the 60 ml bottle, so it's the bigger value size. So essentially, I can get 1, 2, 3, 4 months out of this guy. So this is going to be in for another month or two, but that's fine. Just wanted to track my progress. My leave-in hair styling spray. This is the John Frieda Frizz Ease, and I did use a little bit this month, as you'll be able to see. I started out here. I am now down here. This is going to take me for friggin' ever. But it needs to get used up at some point, so I might as well just keep chugging along. The 2 moisturizer sachets I have left are still here. This is the Clinique Moisturizing Lotion and the Lines and Wrinkles cartridge and the Dr. Jart Ceramidin cream. Both of these I have not used yet, but I do plan on using them this month. Now we can get into adding stuff in. So I did add this one as a little bonus item. This was Marc Jacobs Daisy Love, and I did use it a few times, but it essentially has not moved. It's weird to mark this little guy, but oh, I can mark it on the bottom. Oh, concepts. I'm so smart. I've been living my life wrong all this time. Okay. Oh, so this only has 4 mils. Is that correct? Whatever. Okay, this is much better. We're marking it. This is the line we have. And I put an arrow so I remember which way I had it facing. This is the perfume we're going to work on. And we're going to try and finish this one because I hate this little thing. It doesn't have a spray. It has like a little thing. You're supposed to like tap it on yourself. I don't love it. I don't love that thing. It seems messy and I don't like it. So we're going to see if we can use this up. Next up we have my eye cream. I decided to start using the Marcel Hydra Active Anti-Fatigue Eye Contour Gel. So this is one of the tubes, squeezy tubes with the metal bit, and I love the metal bit. It feels so nice. I don't really love this formula though. It feels very like almost alcohol-y, and I don't love that about it. We are at 22.60 grams. I'm not expecting to fly through this by any means, but we're going to track some progress. I'm doing a very one-for-one thing because there's not very many categories of skincare items, and I have them all. So next for my SPF, Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel Sunscreen. I've marked myself right about here. This expires in November. As far as my understanding of expiry dates go, I'm pretty sure when they say November, they mean the end of the month. So I don't know. We're going to try and chug through this. Middle of September to middle of October. I think I can finish it before November if I keep putting it on my arms. I've been doing that lately because so I'm allergic to the sun. Stupid, but true. I don't know what it is. I haven't figured it out. Ever since I was a kid, when I'm outside in the heat, in the sun, for too long, I get a rash. I get a heat rash. I essentially get bumps. It's always been like around my joints, and I can't figure it out. I get it on my hands and my wrists, and sometimes it goes up my arms. I get it on my elbows, my knees, and somehow this time around, I got it on my feet. Do you know how hard it is to fall asleep when one of your feet is just like so itchy? And it was on the top of my foot, and I fall asleep on my stomach, so my foot was rubbing the sheets, and it just was not a good time. Not a good time. Now that I drive to work, I'm trying to be better about applying sunscreen on my hands, because on the steering wheel, sun's coming in the windshield. I'm pretty good about putting sunscreen on my face, but I've wanted to be better about my hands. And since it was summer and I was getting heat rash, I've just been taking it all the way up the arm, all the way up the forearm. So I think if I consistently use this, I should be able to finish it. And it's not my favorite, so I hope I can do that. I'm gonna try and chug along on this one. Tangent over. Now for my night cream. We're bringing in a big bugger. This is the L'Oreal Age Perfect Hydra Nutrition Day Cream. Okay, so I've only used this once or twice, but I did not use it as a moisturizer. I bought this on the recommendation of Emily Noel. She did a dupe video, and she said this was a dupe for the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. I don't know what she's on, but this is not a dupe. This is so much more like greasy feeling, and I don't love that. But it is a cream, and this was pretty expensive for the drugstore. This was like maybe $20, like maybe $30. This might have been $30 at the drugstore. So I'm gonna try and use it because I paid for it. It's fine. I don't love it as like a daytime moisturizer or a primer, but I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine as a night cream. Worst comes to worst, I can flour it on my knees and my elbows or something, but we're gonna try and use this one up too. The next thing we have to replace is my daily moisturizer. And of course, I have these two little sachets I'm gonna try and get through. And then focus is on the Tatcha water cream. I do have a sachet of this, which I'm just gonna plonk into this little container. This is a really nice little container. I love skincare moisturizer samples because you get these little containers and they're so useful. I love them. So this is the water cream. I have never used this. It is brand spanking new. It looks like there's a little air bubble in there, which is annoying. There we go. Oh, looks like there's room for me to splosh that little sample in there already. I'll do it after. So this is the water cream, and this, I think, judging by how things went last month, how much is in this? How much? 10 mils. Judging by how this went last month, I'm going to go through this and the sachets. So we got another one. This is the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. So this will be a good direct comparison. Ooh, this one's purple. Of which one I like more and if I want to buy either of them. So that's what this one looks like. It does look much thicker. So that's very interesting. Again, cute little tub. Love it. The last thing we're going to add in is another thing that I expect to be in here more long term. This is the Origins Glow Coconuts Face Mask. Hydrating Coconut Moisture Mask. This is 75 mils. I believe I have used this once. I don't know, it's really wobbly. I don't think, oh shoot, it's lower. Product is kind of built up on the tube. Okay, I think I'm actually lower than this line. I think I'm maybe here because I have used this once. And I just have a few hydrating masks in my collection. This is the oldest one and it's not even very old. So this is the one we're gonna focus on. Maybe I'll have this in here for like 3 months or something. I go through kicks with masks. Sometimes I'm using it like every other day. Sometimes I take 2 weeks off. Who knows? But this is the line we're going with, guys. I'm not moving it. No. So we'll see how long it takes me to get through this guy. And that is the end of the video. Those are all the products I'm going to continue to work on. And I will see you in a month for the update on this project. If you like project pans, I have a whole playlist on my channel of all of my project pan videos. Check that out if you'd like to. Don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the bell to become a Pavlovian dog. See you next time. Bye.